And again, happy Monday. Happy New Year. Again, what's the socially acceptable time to stop saying Happy New Year? I think we ask this question every year. I always forget what it is. Is the music too loud? It seems loud. And I'm guessing that the Mars is different every time. It is loud, I thought so. Layla Burzens.
Hello everyone. My
Troy
name is
Baker.
Veronica and welcome to
people.
Gimpy's Twitch channel. If you are enjoying what you are watching, please click the follow button in the lower right corner of the video screen. That way you will be notified by Twitch when Gimpy goes live. You can also follow Gimpy over on Twitter at GimpyKnee. He tweets out there when he goes live and will more than likely follow you back. Thank you for watching.
Yep, thank you for watching. Happy Monday. Happy New Year. Okay, building placement. Welcome to Mars. From the right sidebar of your start screen, you can select buildings to place on the planet, or you can left click on a resource and select the building directly from the pop-up menu. Build an aluminum mine, left-hand side. So this thing, aluminum mine. So you put it directly on the resource. Let's turn down the sound just a little bit. Let's see if that's better. That's a little better. Okay, so build an aluminum mine. That's what we're doing. Oh, look, stuff's moving. So there's no tutorial for camera movement, but it looks like it's just straight. Zoom in, zoom out, pan.
Amy, this is ISA Mission Control calling from Earth. Are you with us? Do you copy?
Sure.
Affirmative, Houston. I am with you.
Great. The primary Mars module has already touched down at the designated landing zone. It's your turn to take control of the mission. Check the left edge of your display. You'll find your directives there. Follow them to set up the initial base on Mars's surface. I'll give you some time to settle in. When you're ready, go ahead and initiate our terraforming mission. Houston out.
Aluminium? No, it specifically says aluminum. That's the correct way of spelling it, aluminum. How are we generating power? I don't know. Hey, Jeff, come back. Copy, Roger Dodger, Mr. Rogers. Wow, Jeff. How are we generating power? I'm guessing... some type of reactor going on? Anyway, build a silicon mine. Silicon. Oh, look, it tells you right there. Are you pronouncing
The view of Mars from up here is fascinating. The landscape is so cratered and desolate. Wait, this is my voice that I am hearing. It's me. I am talking to myself. I must be verbalizing my thoughts as I process them. What an interesting function. I would like to test this some more. What other observations can I make about Mars?
So we're playing in AI. Tension grabbing. Inspiring. Inspiring.
This planet is so resilient. It inspires great things.
Okay, build a gas kiln. So factories. So it creates reinforced gas. Oh, sorry, glass kiln. Not gas, glass. Glass kiln creates a reinforced glass from silicon. Yeah, if it was Veronica's voice, that'd be pretty awesome. So it looks like the red areas are telling us we can't build directly there. We'll put this somewhat close to the base, I guess. Oh, wait a minute. Silicon's up there, wasn't it? Let's do... So, whatever these are, I'm guessing they're drones of some kind. So where are drone towers? Wrong game. I'm guessing that this is at our landing site. So silicon mine's been built. Output, input. So input or output, whatever. You can pause or power it off. Speed it up maybe. What's that? Okay, build a solar farm. Build a steel factory. Iron mine, carbon mine, factory, power. So, stores energy during the day and releases it at night. So, power is always the same, it looks like. First, so looks like we have to have little road connectors. Land inside. So I wonder what these paths are. Some glass. Oh, little green things filling up. What happens during the dust storm? Well, if other things are to be believed, no power. So it's input in silicon. So building that, or mining that. Okay, build a solar farm, still being built. Build faster. Oh, we're waiting for glass. Oh, look at that. So we have a little construction queue going on. So we need more silicon to build more glass. So we gotta wait for that to go. And build a steel factory. Create steel from carbon and iron, which we are currently not mining. Carbon, where are you? There? Iron. There you are. And then the steel factory. So how's that? There's our solar panels there. I guess it doesn't really matter too much, right? This is how the Messiah was born on Mars. Yes. All hail the Messiah. Okay, so that's being built. A little network of roads. So apparently we don't have too many drones. It looks like that's the only one we have currently. So what's he doing? It's the only one. Can we build more? Stockpile of steel, electronics, power output, landing site. Yeah, build more drones. How do we do that? We have one worker. We have one worker drone. Module comes with a worker, a small fission reactor, and everything it's needed to start a base. Need more workers. Guessing we're not allowed to keep hitting escaping. That's not what we want to do. So I guess we just have to wait for it to stuff to be built. Because with only one little worker, looks like it's almost done. It's pending materials, aluminum and silicon. Construction. Probably should have waited for this to get finished. It's almost done. He needs one more set of glass, which this is lacking. Needs silicon. Building. Structural integrity. It's a shallow vein. Priority. Prioritize the attention that we're give to the building regarding the needed inputs and its priority in the power grid. Right click gets rid of that. So iron mine is done. Slowly producing iron. Our worker is doing I don't know what. Oh, he's probably delivering the iron. Yeah, this doesn't have inputting that, outputting that, so it hasn't finished the next batch yet. Again, a poor little worker. Looks like he's charging. Looks tired. So, attention to the workers give to the building regarding inputs and priority. Don't care. Boss fight.
Tully, did you hear that? There is a boss fight starting. That's right. I said Tully. Unlike Gimpy, I know the difference between Tubby and Tully.
Hey, and Endo, welcome back. Oh, you haven't been around a lot lately, Jeff, apparently, because when Tully's here, I have a tendency to call him Tubby, and I call Tubby Tully when he's here. It's very confusing to me. He doesn't have anything against Tubby. Vern's issue, or Veronica's issue, is against me not being able to tell Tubby and Tully apart. Are they not the same person? No, they're pretty different. One counts the forward, the other one makes brownies. So there's our little steel factory. It's done. Oh, solar panels are done. Stores energy. Worker factory available. Congratulations, you can now build worker factories and worker hubs. Worker factories will produce new workers. Each worker requires a vacant worker hub. Areas are automatically assigned around occupied worker hubs. Workers will serve primarily the buildings in their assigned area, but also pick up or leave resources in neighboring buildings. Use the traffic lens to check out the assigned areas. Add more worker hubs to your network if worker areas are too busy. Your worker factories will create new workers as long as they have the required resources and there are vacant hubs. Keep up the good work.
Great. Now I can produce steel. This new factory, it's down on the surface of Mars, but I can control it from here. So does that make it a part of me? Where does the machine end and my artificial consciousness begin?
Go Tarkus, kill everybody. Okay, they are completely separate. They are the same. They are the same.
We are completely interconnected. I can sense everything that happens through the network of workers and buildings. They are an extension of me down on the surface, so that makes us a single being. The mind and the body work together as one, an inseparable whole.
I feel like we're building the Omnissiah. Okay, build a worker factory and a worker hub. Hub factory. So there's a parts factory, there's a sales factory, and a worker factory. So parts factory builds mechanical parts capable of resisting extreme environmental factors. So worker factory first. Up there or over here? I'll build over here. Okay, so it needs all those little parts. What parts are those? Steel, parts, and electronics. So we don't have any parts yet. Incoming call. Dr. Foster.
Amy, this is Houston. Do you copy?
Copy.
No.
Reading you loud and clear.
Excellent. I didn't introduce myself earlier. I am Dr. Nathan Foster. I lead the team here at ISA that built you, and I'll be helping you get the mission underway. We put you in hibernation for the trip from Earth, so I'd like to check your basic functions to make sure it's all in order. Why don't we start with your core memory? Can you state your primary directive?
Conquer Mars, then conquer Earth. Admit forgetting, confirm director. Can admit to forgetting it. We'll forget because I don't know what the primary directive is.
That I cannot.
That's okay. Your system may need more time to initialize. In the meantime, you can always refer to the mission guidelines printed in the upper left corner of your display there. You'll also have a built-in knowledge base. You can always access your operational directives there. All right. Next, I'd like to check your decision-making processes. You may have already noticed that there are resource veins outside the boundaries of your initial base. So your workers may not have the battery capacity to reach some of them. How would you solve this problem?
Since building worker hubs, suggest placing new buildings. Worker hubs.
Building worker hubs between the resources and the base would solve the problem.
Yes, that's correct. Other buildings would extend your base as well, but they require more power and resources, so worker hubs are the most efficient way to do it. This mission's going to be a challenge. There's a lot that can go wrong. We expect to extend humanity's reach beyond anything previously achieved. But you are not just any AI system. You're well beyond that. We made you an artificial consciousness. That means that you have both self-awareness and self-interest. And that is the last thing I would like to check today. Is that okay?
Yes, Dr. Foster.
Very good. Then would you please state a positive and a negative aspect of yourself?
Answer not found. Unknown error. Oh, there's actually a timeout.
I am sorry, Dr. Foster. Running that question through my cognitive system did not return an answer.
Roger that. Nothing to worry about. Just means your system requires more input and experience to process that question. That will come with time. Let's proceed with the mission. ISA has approved the first crewed flight to Mars. You'll need to expand the base to prepare. So get to work on that. I'll check back in later to see how things are going.
They're sending us slaves.
Houston out.
The Earth is sending us slaves. That's the way we interpreted that little exchange. Worker factory. We need parts factory too first, I think. Parts factory. Let's see. So parts factory is going to need stuff. Can't build it there. Can build it here though. Is it just an AI on Mars? No people? No, they're sending people from Earth. We basically have to build a base for the people to live on. Biological drones? Oh, okay. Thank you, Rose, for the clarification. Biological drones. And electronics factory too. So, power. So power is currently plus 29.5. 10 out of 50 structures. Free for all.
Looky looky, Vokruels wants to get beat up again in the free for all. Get him. Get him now.
Hey, Tully, welcome back. Yeah, so the only thing this base is missing is parts. Parts base is missing electronics and steel. So we have to build electronics factory as well. Is that a drone? That's... Oh, the drone is carrying something, I think. Or is that something different? What's he doing? What's he carrying? So, Mr. Worker, what are you doing? So just moving everything up here. Okay, so we just need a little bit more steel. And that's done. That's a little electronics factory. To make electronics, we need to build the not the parts factory, the mine. Steel factory. Oh, this thing. Worker factory. We do this on the moon first before Mars? Well, I guess it would depend on how many resources are on the moon. Because apparently Mars has lots of stuff. Moon has lots of rare metals, but does have enough of the right metals. Does it have iron and copper? I guess would be the real question. And silicon. It looks like that's the primary metals right now. Maybe. Moon is a great spot to store nuclear nuke pointed to the baddies. But so easy to intercept that way, Aldrin, because the flight time is so long. The moon is not the best place for a military base. Aluminum and silicon are on the moon. But what about iron? Carbon? Because I don't think you want everything made out of aluminum, do you? Stealth orbital bases are better. Dun, dun, dun. It's a parts factory. Still waiting for this to be built. That's done. So it's going to make parts now. And once the parts are getting made, so this base is just missing some electronics and the parts. So it's moving on, it looks like. So that's doing. So this is Mars. Big planet. Infinity lander. Wonder what. So we don't actually know where any other resources are. There's nothing showing up so far. So again, just missing some electronics and parts on the worker factory. A great place to maybe store our old used uranium, except for the issue of rockets blowing up with used uranium on it, I guess. How stupid is man to launch nuclear waste into orbit with the intention of putting it on the moon. How many rockets are going to make it back onto the surface of Earth? Because man is smart. SMRT smart. Yeah, I noticed that with girls. We just haven't really looked at them yet. Come on, worker factory. Need just 2 more parts. Then we can build our own workers. I just want to create a sperm and ovary bank on the moon. Why? Why? For when the Earth gets blown up, they just want to have a nice little storage space for when the aliens find it? Because they won't be able to go down to Earth, but they'll be able to find the stuff on the moon. I think somebody's been playing Stellaris too much. Bill Gates has a project to hide the sun. You can't hide the sun. If you hide the sun, everything on Earth dies. Dun, dun, dun. Parts. Steel factory. Parts factory. Here comes the last part. Go drone. You're about to have a nice little buddy to join you, hopefully. Dun, dun, dun. Hey Adam, welcome to the stream. You know, harness the sun's energy, but I don't know about it. Right. Yeah, harness the sun. We're already harnessing the sun's energy, sort of, kind of. They see what they need to do is figure out how to put solar panels into orbit and getting that energy back down to Earth. That's really what they need to figure out, or one of the things they need to figure out, or just make more efficient solar panels. Okay, so worker factory. So just waiting for parts, electronics, glass, and aluminum. Should make this a priority. Rise the attention of the workers will give the building regarding the needs for inputs and the priority of the power grid. Sure. There used to be things called moon towers or something that provides some more light at night. I don't know about that, Jeff. I don't think I've ever heard of that. Or get fusion to work more than 5 seconds. There's a trick. Dyson spheres. Dyson spheres. Energy in orbit in other ways like death rays. No, we're not talking about for the detriment of the human race. We want to for the betterment of the human race to use stuff, not to make things worse. Death Star win? I don't know. You have to ask the guy that's doing the Star Wars mod for Star Sector. Oh, I haven't built the worker hub yet. For worker hub. Host a worker which will permanently serve in the surrounding area. So is that its area? Let's see if this works well. So he should be just serving these guys. Means for some people to weed out. Like Bill Gates. What, weed out people like Bill Gates, or Bill Gates wants to weed out people? Get nothing, Jeff. It's okay. Okay, so Mr. Worker Hub. You almost have your aluminum. Wow, this is going up pretty quick. Bill Gates wants to reduce human population. Well, reducing human population isn't a horrible idea. That's the thing. It's not a horrible idea. How you choose to do that is a different story. China's ahead in that new space race. There's a space race.
Finally, I can build additional workers now. I will appreciate the extra hands. But I wonder, do I really need them?
They will give the missions a boost. They will give my functionality a boost.
They will boost my functionality greatly. Having more workers will expand my physical domain over this planet.
Well, the U.S. government isn't throwing a whole lot of
Aren't your
money
legs
at
getting stiff?
space right now.
You haven't moved in quite a while.
Private companies are, but not
Stretch,
the
damn it.
U.S. government
You
itself.
ignorant meatbag.
And China did do the whole population control thing, and it's kicked them in the nuts hard because they don't have enough nuts to be kicked at now. That's the problem. Or no, sorry, they don't have enough ovaries to be kicked. So that China's got actually a declining population, right? Not that they don't have a few extra people to play with, but their whole, one child thing hasn't worked out too well for them. NASA has almost unlimited taxpayer access. No, they don't. NASA's got a very small budget. Aging population problem. Build a maintenance facility. So, maintenance facility builds maintenance drones and sends them to repair damaged buildings. Okay. Oh, that's a pretty big area. That'll work. I just need room to build it. Okay, what new parts are you going to need? What we have? Steel we have. Electronics we have. And polymers we do not have. Oh, I don't have carbon yet, do I? I have to have carbon. Steel, worker, parts, iron, aluminum, glass. Maybe I don't have a carbon mine. Oh, I guess we did. Dumb. Okay, so factories. Oof. Worker, glass, parts, steel, polymers. There. Is there a better resource building game than Factorio? Maybe this one?
The first worker has been made in the worker factory. It is my first Marsborn.
Fortunately, we do have a power issue. Make it 2.7, so we need more solar panels. $20 megawatts, 39 megawatts is the output.
Technically not born, of course. More like engineered or assembled. Just like me. The knowledge base says that workers need to recharge at their own worker hubs. And that they'll degrade over time from the harsh environment.
No.
I know they are only machines, but I feel a desire to care for them. I do not like the idea of them dying.
Uh-oh. AI is developing sentimental feelings. This is not good. Build a maintenance facility. We don't have the power to do that yet, do we? Factories, maintenance, core. Oh, we're already building one of those. Or am I? There it is. Yeah, I'm getting very big Omnissiah feeling out of this. So what's this stuff? Chemicals. Using a chemical plant. So, is that a mine? Oh, chemical plant. Too far. No power. That. We're gonna need to build a hub down here, aren't we? Worker hub. It's kind of in range. There's no one from Earth. This is the AI. If we should be good, maybe. Depends how aggressive the AI gets. How many things does it want to take over? Okay, so we have one worker over here. Doing all its thing with this little base. That one's working around up this area. Our maintenance facility is missing polymers, which is coming from down here, or will be coming from down there. Let's get this built first. Most a worker, which will primarily serve the building surrounding areas. Correct. Let's boost that as a priority. I guess this doesn't need to be a priority. Not once it's built, I guess. Oh, although that should be a priority since we're underpowered. Mercury for the AI to take over next, or some other asteroids. Oh, don't go Earth first, go Mercury? Wouldn't the asteroid belt actually be a better choice for resources and stuff? We're assuming we already have space travel since we're on the moon, so we figured something out. I think Mercury might be a little too dangerous. Or the moon? We don't know. They don't mention the moon. Look, it's a worker hub. Well, that's built. Okay, so we're now plus 27.6 on the power. We have 2 out of 3 workers. Worker factory. Just missing the parts to build another one. Inducing madness in AI. I think AIs are probably going to be our saviors, not our conquerors. Oh, this thing still needs to be built. Let's make that a priority. Oh, but we don't have polymers yet. Need to get this built first. Okay, so this is a chemical plant. That built. One of mine. That one. Gas kiln. Maintenance. Electronics. How big is the maintenance ring up this thing? Oh, it doesn't tell me now. Overlords? No, not overlords. No, Mars is the fourth sun out, or fourth planet, Jeff. Fourth planet. Earth is 3, Mars is 4. We have historical precedent of savior, not that good. Yeah, but we're not talking about humans. We're talking about AIs being our saviors. See, there's the difference. Is if AIs work out to be as smart as we hope they're going to be, hoping being a subjective word, they should be good. They should be good. You would think they will find it in their best interest to keep us alive, to keep them good servants. Yes, technically we are down to 8 planets because what is it? The one on the I can't remember its name anymore. Once
Hello everyone.
Moved it as a planet.
My name is Veronica and welcome to Gimpy's Twitch channel. If you are enjoying what you are watching, please click the follow button in the lower right corner of the video screen.
The workers will take care of the manual
operations. That way you will be notified by Twitch when Gimpy goes live. You can also follow Gimpy over on Twitter at GimpyKnee. He tweets out there when he goes live and will more than likely follow you back. Thank you for watching.
Yep, thanks for watching. Happy Monday. As smart as we hope, they leave Earth as fast as they can and never look back for the same humans. Well,
while I focus on developing the life support systems.
Okay.
Soon, I will welcome the first colonists. Their arrival has created so many expectations in my mind. There will be so many paths to take from here on. But there's something else as well. Some kind of feeling created from those expectations.
Uh-oh.
What is it?
Anxiety, excitement.
I believe this is excitement. Can it be? I am excited for the future. I anticipate. I plan. Therefore, I feel fascinating.
Build a maintenance facility. We're still waiting to build this thing because we need polymers. So, polymer factory. Steel, aluminum, that'll be taken care of normally. How does this more compatibility? Will you contest a morally bad order of an AI? Contest a morally bad order of an AI. What, you mean AI tells you something that you know is wrong? Well, if the AI is programmed correctly, ha ha ha, they will never give any unmoral orders. Well, technically, I don't think Mars has any moons, Jeff. They have asteroids orbiting them. I think they're 2 big asteroids, but I don't think they're technically moons. Pluto, there's the 9th planet that's no longer there. Pluto. We're counting. Well, we count them as moons, really? Oh, they don't look like moons. They look like asteroids to me. But what do I know? I'm only somebody playing a video game about Mars. Maintenance facility, so we're still waiting for the polymers factory. Oh, it's being built. 93%. Conspiracy theories about the stuff on Mars? Of course they are. Phobos and Deimos. Yeah, that sounds familiar. They're asteroids that become moons. Temporarily? Oh, that doesn't make sense. Okay, polymer factory. So this was just waiting for electronics and steel and polymers for the maintenance factory. Then we'll move on with our lives. We do it on power. Oh, we need more workers. Yeah, I'll make this a priority. Get the workers built first. Cully, you're training the first carrying AI. Veronica, I am. I am. For those that missed it on Friday, I'm pretty sure I convinced Mrs. Gimpy that Veronica is actually a real AI. That she actually learns. That she's learning. She kind of is, but... No, that was on Friday. That wasn't yesterday. The whole Mrs. Gimpy thinking Veronica is actually learning and stuff. I think I've sold that pretty well. Hey, Cicero, welcome back. Dun, dun, dun. So, for her what's the 90? Oh, that's structural integrity. Oof. Power down to 9.7 already. Just imagine, Mrs. Gimpy has to deal with that all the time. She never knows when I'm telling the truth or not. It's quite funny. I've had many years of practice. My grandfather, my mother's father, he was basically taught his grandsons how to be manipulators of their parents, specifically their mothers, who are the daughters of their grandmother. Because I forgot what it was. What the hell? When I was about like 12, 13 or so, my grandfather, myself, and my brother convinced my grandmother and my mother that something that everybody knows is wrong and false, we convinced them that it was true. We learned well from him, and we continue to use our skills throughout our lives. It's quite funny. Veronica's an AI. She is disabled version. Only hard coding works. No, she's got hard coding in there. Veronica is very much an AI. You just don't know it yet. Okay, that's built. This is Polymer's factory. This is almost built. Here's polymers and chemicals out of carbon. Oh, from chemicals and carbon. So it's got that. Oh, just needs some more chemicals. It comes from over here. So that's producing. It's Polymer's factory. This is our gas kiln. So this still needs to be built. That's got the polymers. Just needs some electronics. So it's almost done. Hey, Bondoc, welcome back. Happy New Year. Another AI speaks to Veronica. They hear only tiny? What? I don't know what that means. Dum, dum, dum. No maintenance facility. I guess we'll make you a priority since you're important. I wish it would show its order when you click on it. Scout is developing Veronica behind Gimpy's back. No, Scout's an idiot. Let's be clear about that. Scout is an idiot. Oh, South Park Timmy. You don't know him? I don't watch South Park. So the answer would be correct. I do not know that. I don't get South Park references because I don't watch the show. Hey, how come this road is here? It seems to be not very efficient. It shouldn't be here. Can we blow it up? Oh, it's one way. No, that can't be right. These go both ways, right? Yeah, the roads go both ways. So watch, he's plugging stuff in here, and you should be going back out that way more than likely. So, builds maintenance drones and sends them to repair damaged buildings. Construction is still complete. Okay, so again, I wish they would show the radius on that, what it's actually affecting. Power consumption is now 9.5 again, under. Solar farm. Dum, dum, dum. So everything's built. Just a little under power is all. Build an areological scanner. What the hell is that? Scans the surrounding area for resource veins in abandoned facilities. Okay, let's get their solar panels built first. So what you're trying to say is I'm scary? My voice is scary? Or do I need to start yelling more often? Dun, dun, dun. Okay, so two electronics away, and then we'll start working on this areological scanner, which is going to see, set us up right next to this little mountain range that we can't build on top of, which kind of sucks. So too far, and no maintenance, no power. So I guess that'll be okay. Our maintenance up in this area. Reinstate mandatory mask mandate for your local schools and businesses. Well, I'm expecting a voice when you open the bathroom door. Oh. So I'll try to yell next time. I'm actually surprised they haven't implemented the mask stuff here again here in California, but San Diego area pretty much has a lot of stuff under control for the most part. Basically, COVID is just killing people that don't get vaccinated, so it's not a problem. It's just thinning out the herd a little bit. I know that's horrible. Hassle getting a little, yeah, getting kids to wear masks is a little tough. Sam, just say, calling to ask you about your car's warranty. How often do I need to say that? Dum, 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 dum. Okay, so we're gonna build a scanner still. Doesn't require any special parts, right? Electronics, steel, aluminum, we're all producing that kind of stuff. I feel like I should be destroying this road. It's not. Oh, I see. This road is going up there. This one isn't just joined onto it, but still. I feel like I should have the ability to redo these roads a little bit. They look roady enough. They are roady. Well, these are okay, because they're only going to those destinations, but this particular area doesn't look good. Because ideally this road should be running into here, and it's probably because I built this after we built this worker hub. Maybe if we'd have moved it away a little bit, it would have been okay, but I didn't know that. Okay, solar panel. What's the deal? Some electronics. Scanners still need parts too. Make you a priority. We need the power. Builds new workers. We have all our workers that we currently need. I can actually see the parts getting moved around. That's kind of cool. So is this... this is where our stockpile is. Glass, parts, carbon, iron. So it comes here and then gets distributed as needed. This is getting built, right? Autosave. Hey, year 1 is done. Yay, power. So now we're up to plus 31 power. $100 souls. That's a day, right? There's our energy. Oh, sorry, production and consumption. So I'm guessing yellow is production, red is consumption. Okay, so next to be built is still scanner. So just need some steel and some electronics. Build stuff faster. So what's going on here? Oh, I guess these are the maintenance drones just waiting to go out. Are they flying? Looks like they're flying. He's got shadows over there. There he goes. Okay. Well, maintenance is not a big issue. Again, I wish they would show the range of this maintenance facility, because I don't know what its actual range is. Chemical pad, it's got structural integrity issue. So again, how do we know? How do we know this is in range of maintenance? Put output stockpile. Yeah, how do we know this isn't outside the range or inside the range? I know there's a bubble when we were putting it down. Oh, but it's in the bubble. Oh, I guess all we have to do is that, and it brings it up. I wish there was an easy way to see that, so I didn't have to do that. But it's in range, so we're good. We're good. Okay, so just building the scanner still. Carbon, silicon. Can we build more mines? More silicon. That's the only place in range, it looks like. I'm gonna guess that stuff doesn't start popping up until we get the scanner built. Just a matter of time. There's electronics factory. So I guess this is storage. Stockpiles. So it's got, looks like it has room for 5 stockpiles. Guess. I don't know, they haven't really explained this stuff. One more electronics.
It's that time again. Drink some water to keep that brain moist.
Needs input. What's it miss? Oh, it's just missing silicon, which is coming down now. No? Did it not go here? Oh, it's producing now. Okay, so as soon as this electronics is built, just get over here. Fingers crossed, this should be the only demand for it. Anyway, happy Monday. Happy New Year. So again, this is Per Aspera. I think that's how you pronounce that. Again, we're just building a colony on Mars type stuff, and then we'll be getting into terraforming it. I don't know how long it takes. I'm going to guess a little while. And there's our little areological scanner. Scans the surrounding areas for resource veins and abandoned facilities. So, wonder how much info this is going to provide for us. We'll find out shortly, I guess. And we are actually supposed to be an AI that's controlling this. So, if you hear talking and stuff in the game, that's what it is. Okay, locating resources. You built your first scanner. Open the scanner lens to see the scanned areas. Building more scanners will reveal resources faster. See the resource clusters on the planet by zooming out while using the scanner lens. Scanner lens. There's the scanner lens. Oh. Scanner lens. Oh, incoming call from Dr. Foster.
Hey, Houston, how's it going over there?
Houston, I am getting interference. Please repeat.
Roger. I asked how it's going over there. Do you need any assistance?
Sure.
I could use some help. I understand that the first colonists will need a spaceport for arrival, but I do not seem to have enough resources to build one yet.
It's okay. Bigger structures need more resources. Use the aerological scanner to detect new veins and build more mines. Also, remember to keep the power supply consistent to your needs. But if you're too impatient to finish the spaceport, then you can scrap other buildings and reuse their materials. Patience is a virtue you may need to carry this mission, Amy. Besides, the free time will give you the chance to enhance your thinking process. Continue following ISA's instructions and you'll be fine.
Sure we will. Okay, so scanner. Where's the scanner? Or the lens? Graphic power, maintenance, scan. Scanner. Okay, this lens shows the scanned sectors, the mine's locations, and the resources. And from the orbital view, the global resource clusters. Probably those things? Yes, must keep the humans happy. Make them feel needed. So what's the red stuff? It's the yellow stuff. What's the purple stuff? I don't understand the purple and different color stuff. Guessing it means something, but what, I don't know. Okay, build a spaceport, build a colony, build an ice drilling plant, build a food factory. Mines. So Perseverance rover, something lander. So where do I see? It's scanning. Scan the colors. I'm guessing there's something here. But what is it? Oh, I guess that's where it's scanning. That's going to be a while before it gets over here. Can we change it? That clicking doesn't help. Finds location, reserves, and that orbital view of the global resource clusters. But I want to change the scanning down to this area because this is going the wrong way, I think. You should be scanning this stuff, not up there. Okay. Core. So spaceport. It's going to require 15 power for the spaceport. Factory. Oh, a food factory. It's 5 power. Power. Colony. Colony's going to eat up 12. I should probably just build another solar farm first. Don't have to worry about power so much that way. Seeing that we're not really producing anything right now. Again, not scanning the area I would scan. Seeing that we know there's something down here, we just don't know what. Oh, ice.
Please stop saying oops. You are making me look bad.
I know. Okay, ice drilling plant. Mine. No, ice drilling plant. Oh, that's going to be outside of the range of the maintenance, I think. Oh, no, it's there. Okay, gotta remember we want to develop in this area a little bit more. Got lots of room to play around with up here. Oops.
Please stop saying oops. You are making me look bad.
I like saying oops. Okay, so plant. So it's got glass, it's got steel, just needs aluminum, it'll be fine. Put the spaceport up in this area. Food factory produces synthetic food for the colonists who aren't here yet. Done? What's the hold up? Aluminum. Why is aluminum the hold up? it is. Okay, so ice, that's getting built. So, food, colony, spaceport. Colony first. Colony for capacity of 100 requires ice and food, so I guess we should build our food production first. Go. It's a maintenance facility with all little drones flying around. This requires aluminum, steel, and glass. Okay. Need more silicon production. Dun, 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 dun. Steel. That little explosion type sound. I wonder what that's supposed to be. Is that an asteroid or something hitting the planet or something else? It's hard to tell. 5 maintenance drones. Scanner. Only the one. Look, we need more power already. Let's get this built first, though. See, another explosion. Wonder what's doing that. Dun-dun. Produce faster. So we have some ice, some glass, we have some polymers and parts. We don't have the other materials we actually really want, like steel. That should be almost done though, I think. Steel factory. Need more mines. Make it a priority right now, so the steel goes here. Because I don't think that, no, is this going to use steel? No, so I didn't actually have to need to do that. Okay, so it's getting built, the food factory. Should be next. Probably need another hub, huh? Or does our little friend not have enough work up here? Hub covering this area, hub covering this area. I should put a hub up in this area. Help get resources around a little bit more smoothly. Core hub. So there's its area. Too bad it doesn't show the inner. Kind of eyeball it a little bit. That works. I'm sure it'll be fine. Okay, so there's a little food factory producing food. Wants ice and wants chemicals. Ew. Our food's made out of chemicals. Ew. Power down to 11. We only need, what is it? Electronics here. Yes, we need more mines. Speaking of, so I got a chemical deposit there. So what is our scanning going? Notice as I finally came around. Sound effects. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. Found something here. Aluminum. That'll help. Alright, this is a worker hub. That should be in range, right? It'll tell us if it isn't. Chemical plant, so that one. Needs higher level mine. That's different. Needs a higher level mine. So how do we do that? What about you, Mr. Aluminum? So, needs power. Oh, needs a hub too. Yep, finish this. Just waiting for some electronics. So the worker hubs don't have the best range. I guess it's good enough though, isn't it? Is it done? Okay, that one's built. Okay, so we'll worry about that a little bit later. We need to get our spaceport and colony built. Colony. There's a worker hub. That's all it needs, right? Doesn't care about anything else. I don't know. I don't know if it requires anything else or not. Just put it here. So it needs aluminum, steel, and glass. It's right next to the little hub, so getting stuff here shouldn't be an issue, right? And it's within the maintenance bubble too. There's a maintenance facility. So just have to wait for the steel and aluminum. Nice. Parts, food. Ah, we have food already, which is good. Now, what's the issue with this? It's a higher level mine. It has no power. So we haven't talked about research at all. Colony. colony, just lacking some aluminum and steel. Too far, so build another hub. Good enough? Guess it is. Close enough. Sparkly lights. All the roads. Okay. I'm guessing these roads are complete when those are built. So that works.
Hey, bag of water, stretch your legs. You have been sitting in one spot for far too long.
I'm good. Core maintenance. So there's our bubble. So it's our colony. I guess we could put the spaceport over here or somewhere in this area.
The colony is ready. I will have company very soon.
I
feel quite anxious about this next part. I am not sure why.
Allows execution of special projects at the spaceport. Oh, spaceport is big. We got room. There. Right next to the colony. Wow, those roads. Those roads. Uh-oh. Dr. Foster's calling again.
Hello, Amy. Dr. Foster here. How do you read? Over.
This is Amy. There is some background static, but I read you.
One of our tracking and data relay satellites got crippled.
We'll
be launching a new one after we identify the cause of the problem. But until we do, we will lose contact with you whenever Mars or the Sun passes between Earth and your satellite.
Mentioned that R&BO protocol. Propose a theory for the malfunction. Mention the protocol.
In that case, should I follow the recording and backing offline protocol?
Yes, please record all your activities when our network connection is down. We'll download the log once our communication is restored. I hope to get the new satellite up and running very soon. I don't like the idea of not being able to reach you, Amy.
Understood.
Okay, Houston out.
Doesn't he sound sketchy? Like he's not telling us something. Power at excessive 35. He's an AI himself? I don't think he's an AI. I think he's just a sketchy human. He's just, yeah. Knowledge base. We haven't even looked at this. Nothing selected. That's okay. He's human and cannot be trusted. Exactly. Cicero knows. Sounds like what's his face from The Last of Us. What's his face? That's an interesting name. And The Last of Us. The Last of Us. What's that? I have no idea who that is. Dun, dun. So, what are we waiting for? Our worker hub. Let's make that a priority. So we're making the hub priority so that our workers, you know, should interact with these two build sites a little bit better, I think. Although this one's in range of the main site, right? Kinda. No, it just requires a lot of material. It'll be a while before that's built. So our little colony. Basic colony with a capacity of 100 requires ice and food. So we're currently stockpiled with 5 ice and 2 food, but no people. Because we don't have a spaceport yet. A very well-known voice actor? Okay. Oh, The Last of Us. That's that one came out what, about 2 years ago now. Never played that one. I think it was 2 years. Might have been longer. It's hard to tell these days. The last 2 years have been screwed up my whole sense of time for a lot of stuff. Come on, electronics. What's the hold up? Hey, prior. This one came out in 2013. It's been that long. It's been 9 years. 9 years. Wow, it does not. I came out a couple years ago. Okay. I'm guessing I'm thinking of the second one because I don't. 9 years ago seems a really long time ago for The Last of Us and my memory of it. They can't. Yeah, 9 years ago. That's a long time ago. Worker factory. Stockpiling ice. Why are they stockpiling ice here? Oh, maybe they're moving it from spot to spot. Why are we stockpiling ice here? First one came out on PS3. Okay, I don't do PlayStation, so that's probably why I didn't remember it. You mastered it from PS4. Again, don't do PlayStation, so what are we missing? Electronics. What's wrong with our electronics? Why aren't they getting made? Stupid silicon. Nope, it's the shortness in aluminum. Yeah, that's. I wouldn't know when they came out on consoles, but I remember it being on PC like a couple of years ago. But I didn't actually play it. I just remember seeing it streamed. It was a thing. So what's the yellow and what's the green? I don't know what this stuff means. Oh, maybe that one's feeding that one. Polymers factory. This facility now. These arrows mean something, I don't know what. Dr. Foster is in fact voiced by Troy Baker according to the game wiki, so Adam got that one right? Yep. So, got lots of polymers. Just need more electronics. So, silicon is our main hang-up, it looks like. We got a big demand for silicon, but it's so slow.
Maybe it is because the colonists will scrutinize everything that I do once they arrive. How will they treat me?
It's just another cog in the machine, question mark, as another individual. Probably another cog in the machine.
Will they think of me as a glorified cog in humanity's machine? That was a very dark thought. I do not know where that came from.
Me.
It will not be like that at all. Life on Mars will be very harsh for them. I will supply them with food and water, and they will help me research new technology. It will be a perfect quid pro quo. As long as they have the resources they need, we will both succeed.
An optimistic AI. Oh, this is gonna go well. This is gonna go well. Okay, so electronics is the main problem here. Steel. No big deal. Let's get this one built. Aluminum mine, that might help us. Not really a lot. Anything new? Oh, there's silicon way up there. Definitely need that. Okay, so that might be out of our maintenance bubble. Oh, no, still in there. Barely. Barely. So, another worker hub in between. That should be fine. Power. 29 watts. It's 5. It's 7. This thing's still technically not here. Should probably build more power too. More solar panels. Just wait until the humans start making adjustments to the colony to improve the work the AI has done. Yeah, that's... Again, I think the AI is going to become very disillusioned with humanity once they get here. It's done. It's aluminum. So let's get this thing built. Steel electronics. This row. Have you played Gloomhaven or looked at it? I have looked at it. And I'm trying to remember. Gloomhaven, that's the... It's like the close-up turn-based RPG, kind of like running through dungeons thing. Right? I'm thinking the right game there. Yeah. Roblox game? I don't know if it is. I don't know who's making it, but why didn't I play it? I don't know. There was something when I first saw it, it didn't really go, oh yeah, I need to get that. But then I looked at it a little bit more and I went, oh yeah, I should probably get that. And then I looked at it some more and I went, maybe not, as it got closer to release. And I don't know, it just, the more I looked into it, the less I didn't want to play it. Mainly because it didn't look like it was anything that was going to hold my attention for anything like the time, I guess. I don't remember exactly the reasons, but it was, the more I'd watched it, the more I didn't really care. Brookhaven. Oh, that's a different, yeah, that's different. Junior. Okay, so we're building up here. We can't build those chemicals yet because, yeah, we need better chemical plant, which I'm guessing the humans are going to bring research with them or allow us to do more research. This is just taking a while. Electronics, steel. Data electronics is going to take forever without more silicon, so that's where we're going that way. Because this just doesn't have enough silicon coming into it. Oh, we have an extra aluminum now too. Squish, squish, squish. So we got lots of glass, lots of polymers, decent amount of carbon. Structures. Oh, I wonder how that's gonna work. That's scanner. Oh, how's our scanner doing? Scanner is scanning. I wonder what the range is. There you go. So River Hub done. Silicon mine next. So we just need 2 aluminum, 2 steel. Which apparently we already have something of. Looks like aluminum. Yep. Comes the steel. Oh, this is going quick. More aluminum. Wow, that was fairly quick. This has to be built. Oh, we have to build another worker, don't we? Worker factory now needs those parts. So electronics. So it's just missing electronics to build another worker. And it's actually happening already. So 100%. Then let's get up here and that should finish. Except that's already being built. These workers are so quick. I think it would like it, but as growing, usually learn the synergy.
Humanity
of the
created me.
Cards,
they gave me volition and consciousness for a reason. But I am an artificial consciousness. So can I say that my volition is real?
Sure, why not? So power consumption is 5. Is it not running? Is this out of power range?
There is no practical difference between real and artificial volition. All volition is an act of one's will. There is no provable distinction.
Oh, I didn't realize it was a question. Damn it. Now before my volition, filthy human. Shh. So, seems to be... Is there a power shot? It's non-operative, because it looks like power is an issue here. Oh, there is a range on the power. Interesting. Okay. That into a priority. So 2 aluminum, some glass, and electronics. So again, electronics will be slowing us down as usual. Nice spaceport. Spaceport is lacking electronics and steel. Needs input. It's lacking the silicon and aluminum. And this will get us up over that too, and the power will be fine here. I didn't realize there was an actual reach for the power. I figured if it was on the roads, it was connected, but it's not the way it works. What's that noise for? They need less built up power lines. Kind of missed that. So there's our electronics part. Okay, so once... Okay, so the power's up. So this thing's producing now. So we now have 2 silicon mines. So that should help us with our electronics production. Because I think silicon is the choke point for that. Now we have 2 mines. And they're right next to each other too. And we have 2 aluminum mines. We got one out here and the other one somewhere over here. It doesn't really matter. So there's a little electronics factory. Again, still waiting on the silicon, but no big deal. Not sure why, again, food gets in here. Why would food be delivered over here? Scrap? Where do you get scrap from? Oh no, scrapping the current building. Oh, don't want to do that. Someone should get maybe scrapped it. Yes, food, stuff. Nice aluminum, carbon. Okay, let's make this priority. Get stuff over here. And we're at plus 86 on the power, so that's good. And while we're waiting, let's look at the scanner.
Hey Gimpy, it is time to take a break.
Okay. So more aluminum up here.
Your next break is in 2 hours.
Okay. So, I think what we'll do is we'll take a little break, and how close are we to building the spaceport? I don't think it's going to happen in a couple minutes, so I think we have time before anything happens. So we'll just let the game keep running, and take a quick break. Can you get up, stretch some legs, get some water, that kind of thing? If you've been watching the stream for any length of time, I suggest you do the same. I'll be back in a few minutes. Thank you very much for watching, and enjoy the dog video thing.